My name is James and I'm here to tell you guys my fragrance starting lineup of 2018. Strap yourselves in because it's time for the Royal Flush. Welcome to J-ROYL, everyone. If this is your first time on this channel and you like fragrances, fitness, fun, rants, Canadians, then go ahead and subscribe. So speaking of Canadians, I was recently tagged by another Canadian YouTuber named Wes Biko from the channel CEOLIFE Today. He put a really cool video together that I will link in the description below, and it's about the fragrance starting lineup. The 7 different fragrances for 7 very specific occasions. Now Wes picked 14 because he did cold and warm weather fragrances, but my list is fairly versatile, so I stuck with 7. The first category in this starting lineup is signature scent. A scent that is unique to you. Now I will say this fragrance was unique to me about a year ago, but now that I've boosted it to death, it has even made an appearance on Wes's list. My signature scent is none other than L'Homme Ultime. No one talks about L'Homme Ultime as much as I do, because I think it's such a fantastic fragrance. And it's unique, man, because you got the original L'Homme in here, you got ginger, you got a bit of woods, but what I love about it is the subtle use of rose. It is not in your face, it's not medicinal, and being an eau de parfum concentration, the performance is great on this. It lasts pretty long on me, and I can wear it in cool weather or warm weather. Pretty dope if you ask me. If you don't really know about this fragrance too well, I think it's time you join the hashtag Ultime, and I think Wes will agree with me on that. Next up, we have work scent. I don't work in an office. I do work in people's houses. I'm on the road quite a bit, and I want something that's versatile, friendly, and can perform. So my work scent is none other than Fierce by Abercrombie & Fitch. It is so fresh, yet it still performs very well in the winter. It has those green notes, it's fresh, it's sweet, it's a bit woody, and it lasts and lasts and lasts. And even though it's a fragrance that a lot of people have smelled before, it smells good. It smells really good. And when I'm trying to charm a client, this one seems to do the trick. And when I'm physically working as well, I love how this works off of my skin when my skin starts to warm up. So it pretty much checks all the boxes for me. Fierce. Yeah. The next category in this starting lineup is casual indoor fragrance. So my selection is Gucci pour Homme 2. Gucci pour Homme 1 is a cedar dominated fragrance with some incense as well. This one's very, very different. It is a black tea fragrance, but it also has some spicy cinnamon type quality as well. This fragrance is extremely pleasant. It won't offend anybody, and it doesn't perform like a monster, which is why I feel it works extremely well indoors. It's a fragrance that I didn't reach for as much as I wanted to last year, so I'm putting it in my starting lineup to encourage myself to reach for this bad boy more often, because it truly is a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. This one may take some getting used to, but the people around you will love it, I guarantee it. I guarantee it. The next category is casual outdoor fragrance, and honestly, going through my collection, there was one fragrance that stood out among the rest. I couldn't think of a better casual outdoor fragrance for me than Acqua di Parma's Cologne. When I think of casual outdoors, I think of me running around, doing morning errands, going to appointments here and there. This fragrance works in all of those circumstances. Very masculine, extremely classic. It's one of the quintessential men's fragrances, been around a very, very long time. And there's also a lot of flankers out there that have more nuanced options. So if you want something that's a little more updated, a little more citrus heavy perhaps, you can get Intensa or Assoluta or Pura, but I like the original. I really, really do. And I think it's the perfect fragrance for me when I'm casually out and about outdoors. Next up, we have night out scent. What is the night out scent in my starting lineup? Well, if I have the option, I'm gonna go for LeBron James. The King. Creed Aventus. I wanted to be creative with this one. I wanted to pick something a little more unknown, but you can't go wrong with Aventus. Not only do I get great compliments, but this is still a niche fragrance. It's still hard to get for most people. You will smell unique unless if you frequent frag-com parties with a bunch of other fragrance people there. Call me basic, but I'm proud to be basic. Why are my eyes closed? Next up on my list is date scent. Now, to be completely transparent, I don't see myself going on very many dates because the GF is kind of on the other side of the continent. However, if I had to pick my date scent of this year, I would have to go with La Nuit de l'Homme Frozen Cologne. Don't get me wrong, I was very, very close to picking the original La Nuit de l'Homme because I still think it's one of the best date fragrances ever made. No matter if your date has smelt it before or not, they're gonna like it. Frozen Cologne adds a fresher take to the original, but unlike a traditional fresh flanker, it's not like they just took the original and added citrus to it. They actually changed up the composition a bit. There's more geranium in here, there's a bit of black pepper, and the sweetness is kind of built up with tonka as well. But really what you end up getting is the original, but it's more vibrant, which makes it more versatile because we all know that dates can take place in different times and different temperatures. Frozen Cologne works in warmer weather and it works in the cooler weather, so that's kind of why I gave it the edge over the OG. It's getting cold in here, dog. And finally, my formal fragrance choice in my starting lineup of 2018, none other than Lyric Man by Amouage. In men's perfumery, I feel that rose is a great note for formal occasions. It's really hard to pull off in more casual environments, but what Lyric Man does is it takes rose, but makes it pretty masculine, but also fresh as well. There is a freshness to it, unlike most rose fragrances, but unlike L'Homme Ultime, this guy's rose is pretty out there. It's a very, very strong rose. Lyric Man is a fragrance that had to grow on me. I am a little leery when it comes to wearing overly floral fragrances, but as this settles down and dries down, it's just so unique and it's very, very interesting for the wearer. But I also get compliments with this too from people around me. In formal settings, this is a joy to reach for. Not to say that this can't be worn in casual circumstances, it absolutely can. I feel it's essential for the rose lovers out there. So that's my starting lineup, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. I want to thank Wes from CEOLIFE Today for tagging me in this really cool video. And I guess I have to tag someone else too, so Ashton from Gent Sense. I command you to give me your starting lineup of this year. All of our links to the Facebook group, Snapchat, and Instagram are down below. Ooh, shit. And if you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe and like this video. Peace.
Very nice, very fresh, very, very clean. Highly recommend this stuff. I know James from J-ROYL loves this stuff. Repping that all team, James. So anyways, go check that out. So that's all team.